The movie begins with the flashback of the short king Miyagi explaining how his ancestor got drunk from sake and ended up in China learning the kung fu from the Han family, so that Miyagi karate is a blend of kung fu and karate.
Mind you, they're saying all of this so they can get away with having kung fu in a Karate Kid movie without sounding racist. And in Beijing, China, Mr. Han from the 2010 Karate Kid is making bank, teaching kids kung fu, and we're introduced to the main character,
The short king Li Fong, and the little Timu Walker see Li Fong mother. Li Fong mother, the crazy Asian lady here.
oh, he going to get beat.
Your mother.
Huh?
Ching chong. Shit. When you beat your son, do you use bamboo or the dragon fist? Go home, little Timu. Excuse my slave.
So Li Feng's mother is a doctor, which of course she is, and doesn't want her son doing kung fu because her other son was killed doing so. Then she tells Han they're moving to New York because she got a new job there.
Then Li confront his mother. I love kung fu. I don't want to go America. You be doctor or I beat you. Why we speak English? Cause Chinese too good for you. Shema?
So Li goes to a foreign country with his mother who got a new job there, which is the same storyline for the 2010 Karate Kid.
Coincidence? I think not. Then Li go to pizza place to order fried rice.
Can I help you?
Do you guys have the egg noodle?
Buddy, egg noodle is so crappy, I would never sell it.
Guys, excuse my dad. He thinks the earth is flat.
So we're introduced to Lee's love interest Mia as they flirt together in a pizza shop. Now I just gotta say, bro looks 16, sounds like he's 13, but in real life he's actually 25 years old. What the hell? That might be the youngest 25-year-old I've ever seen in my life.
He look like he never got the morning woody. I saw you from over there. What's up, Shotty? You fine shit.
And you look like you'll get mugged in New York.
Thanks.
The main character finding a love interest on the first day, where it was an American approaching a Chinese, and this time it's a Chinese approaching an American, is just recycling the same shit. Nothing original.
And the next day we go to school.
Hey, yo, damn, she a foot taller than him. How short is this dude? His height alone in this film set us Asians back 50 years.
Huh? Oh, excuse me. Y'all trying to make babies without a hall pass? Bomba clot. Then re-study hard like a good boy.
Then meets Mia again as they go to the same school.
Here, let me help you so you can like me. Yeah, help me. You trying to make my soda pop?
K-pop Demon Hunter reference?
Yeah, So you open-minded? Yeah, I read it alone.
Alright, let's go. And when Lee walks past the dojo, we meet O'Shea, the guy waiting on Mia's dad to pay back the money he owes him. Then O'Shea tells Mia's ex, Connor, who's a local karate champion, that Mia's got a new mans. Yo, Connor, didn't know your ex was into reverse Oxford study. Who told you to laugh?
What's that?
Oh. Yo, why is a dude in his late 40s caring so much about what high schoolers are up to, like being so nosy about it?
What are you, a loser?
Wait, so how much?
1200 new.
어이 아줌마, 너 죽을래?
Okay, I sell you for $2.
그래 이 새끼야. So Lee tries to bag Mia by getting her the Asian discount, and after the two flirt a little bit, they arrange a date together.
But when he back home, his mother like, you become teacher's pet? You need to if you want good report card. I made a friend. What's his name? Mia? What the hell?
And that's literally it. No spanking, no lecture, no nothing. Doesn't say anything about dating in high school.
Madam, how are you Asian?
Like even in the 2010 version, they have the theme of strict Asian parents that don't want their kids dating, because dating in high school is pretty much academic suicide, but clearly not in this film. So the two go on a date together and Lee's on the backseat of her motorbike cause
He the bottom beta.
and when they're on the train together, Mia's ex pulls up. Hey beautiful.
Ah,
Who's your friend?
I'm Lee.
Where you from, Lee?
Beijing.
You know Kung Fu? I know he's a fighter and all, but isn't it kind of racist to just look at an Asian and go, oh, you're Asian? So you know Kung Fu? That's like me going, oh, you American? So do you own the gun?
I know you got a shrimp, but you need to back off.
Why should I?
You stank.
Oh, Lee playing defense like he Kawhi Leonard. So Buddy lets her pass and looks at Lee and goes,
What the? Ah.
really, bro? You did all that Kung Fu in the beginning like you're an expert just to give Mia the ick?
You using an ice pack is a major turnoff.
Then Mia brings Lee to her daddy, who helps his injury, and turns out the dude used to be a local boxing champion before running a pizza store.
Oh, his acting trash. What did I say? No fighting.
And this Asian mom just gives gentle parenting and still don't spank him, then gets him a tutor to do more studying.
My eye got a boo-boo.
Did your mom do that to your eye?
What the hell?
Nah, but she definitely should have. And when we see a flashback of Lee's brother that passed away, I'm just looking at him like, why couldn't he be the main character? Bro's good looking, tall, can do kung fu, I don't know. I just feel like the film would have done a lot better in the box office if you had a good looking protagonist. That's all.
And at school, Lee get confronted by Connor.
Hey Jackie Chan, you miss me? Then Lee stands up for himself, only to get absolutely annihilated by Connor, who doesn't even use his hands. But when Lee does the move his brother taught him, bro just sets Asians back another 10 years. Then the teachers bail him out. I realize the more you watch this film, the more you realize that China just did a much better version with the 2010 Karate Kid.
Cause this the Walmart version.
But then later at night, Lee sees O'Shea's goons pull up to Mia's dad to get O'Shea's money, but with Lee deciding to help, he does the Kung Fu Wonton Chicken Soup combo and beats 3 grown-ass men with weapons when earlier he lost to a fight to a kid who didn't even use his hands.
Make it make sense, movie.
Can I call you Mini Bruce Lee?
Ooh.
Then Mia's dad's like, teach me Kung Fu so I can get back in the boxing ring, win the prize money and get out of debt, keep the pizza shop and send Mia to college. Yo, how is learning Kung Fu gonna get you better at boxing? Like, Kung Fu and boxing are 2 completely different things. Like, if you want to get better at boxing, then just hire a boxing coach. Like, what is this movie? And if this movie didn't make sense already, Lee spars with Mia's dad, who's twice his weight and size, and somehow Lee goes toe-to-toe with him when weight classes exist.
Zaddy, why are you learning from a twink? This is ridiculous. Lee doesn't even have armpit hair.
That's why I need him.
So we see the montage of a man pushing 50 getting taught Kung Fu from a boy with no armpit hair.
And Mia gets closer to Lee by learning Chinese.
With Choni Ma? And the Connor see Mia with a Ri and vows to stop it before they make the Asian baby.
Then one day, Lee tells Mia's dad the story of how he lost his brother. That his brother won a Kung Fu tournament, but a sore loser that lost to him decides to stab him, and that's how he dies. Really? You expect me to believe because some Chinese dude lost a tournament, he gets all upset and he's gonna stab someone to death and ruin his life and go to jail?
Oi, help! Huh? Blah. No! This is all your fault. I'm a failure.
The next day, Mia invites Lee to meet at some event later in town, and his nerdy-ass buddy's like, dude, she totally wants you, bro.
Oh, it's the blind leading the blind.
So when Lee goes there to see Mia, he sees this. I knew you missed me. Yeah, you trying to come back to my place? Okay. Damn.
Guys like me always get friend zoned.
Like I said, as an Asian, I don't like seeing scenes like this, man. Like, even in the 2010 version, you didn't see, like, Jaden Smith's love interest getting all touchy and feely with, like, Chung, like the villain. You didn't see that. But when the Asian is the main protagonist, we gotta see shit like this. And on the day of the fight, Mia confronts Lee for ignoring her.
Why are you ignoring me? You give mixed signal. Huh? Boy, you know I like you. I know you hook up with Kana. It was a one-time thing.
He doesn't deserve you, Mia.
Cringe! He doesn't deserve you. I deserve you because I'm the good guy.
Bro, if that ain't the most pick-me shit if I've ever heard, like, come on, bro. Whoever wrote the script for this movie,
you suck ass. I know I slept with Connor, but I want Asian babies.
You know our kid's gonna be like 4 feet, right?
Don't pull out and let's find out.
Ew, really? Now, to me, it just felt like Mia was just reading out of a script. It just didn't feel genuine. It didn't feel real. Their chemistry just wasn't there. Lee gave off like, I'm in the friend zone, I'm her buddy vibe throughout the entire film. It just didn't feel like their romance was real.
Then the fight began as the dad uses the mix of kung fu, boxing, and bullshit and easily beats up his opponent. But suddenly,
O'Shea instructs the fighter to play dirty and illegally elbow the dad so he can't win the prize money. And the ref's just standing there like, damn, somebody should do something about this.
Ni hao.
Yeah. Then Lee gets flashbacks of his brother dying, so when Mia needs him, he acts just like the ref, standing there doing nothing.
What are you doing? Come on.
Boy, I'm going back to Connor. Then the kid-looking 25-year-old crashes out because Mia don't like him anymore. And Lee no longer wants to do kung fu.
Mama, here, China, egg roll. You want to quit kung fu? I beat your ass.
And when they get dinner together, the mom's like,
why are you here? I know you don't refine shit. I'm honey.
Ugh. So Mr. Han visits a stranger he's never met while Mia is still clearly upset at Lee, and despite the dad being chill about it, like, yeah, don't worry about it, Mr. Han signs up Lee to a tournament with a 50 grand prize money so they can help the dad with his debt and keep his pizza shop.
So where your mom at? Yeah. The Mr. Han meet the Daniel from the original Karate Kid
through his connection with Miyagi.
Oh, that photo ChatGPT AI. Kung Fu is better.
No, it's not.
Karate sucks.
You're rage baiting.
Suck on my nuts.
And as wholesome as it was seeing them together, it did feel like Daniel was added into the cast just to boost ticket sales, because moving forward, bro contributes very, very little to the plot. So Mr. Han trains him, teaching him the jacket on and off technique he did in the 2010 version, and once Daniel shows up, he's like, you can't beat karate with kung fu alone, you need both karate and Kung Fu to beat karate. I wonder how the Chinese would feel if they heard that Kung Fu alone cannot beat karate. That in order to beat karate, you need Kung Fu and karate, implying that karate is more superior than Kung Fu. I don't know how the Chinese would feel about that.
Yeah, I turn you to the ballerina. Baby girl, you want another kid? The one-child policy is over.
And while Connor trains, he's taught by O'Shea that when you fight, you kill. Again, the same principle as the 2010 version, nothing new, nothing original.
Then Mr. Han see the text messages Lee sent to Mia.
Wait, so bro didn't double text or triple, he quadruple texted her with no response? And in those texts he says, I'm sorry and I miss you? Nah, they doing this guy dirty, bro. Like, I was watching this film and there was not a single moment where I was like, yeah, I want to be like that guy. Yeah, I want to be like the main character. If anything, I was just watching this film going, damn, I feel really bad for him. I hope his life gets better.
Then Lee ordered a pizza from Mia place to shoot his shot one more time. So you and Connor one-time thing, right?
Nope, I still love him and streak with him on Snap.
Am I a cock for still liking you?
I think so, yeah.
Can I watch when you guys do it?
And they're on good terms again. Then the tournament begins, and I did wish the tournament was a lot longer with more detailed fights because it ended pretty damn quickly.
As the Lee give the big boy a knee to his belly, then kick him in the face so he can greet his ancestor.
Yeah, who's your daddy? And while Lee kicks ass, Connor beats a dude who looks 40 and goes to the finals. And Lee gets to the finals while the tournament is nearly finished just like that. And me personally, the 2010 version just had a lot more action, more in-depth storyline, and you were anticipating every single fight. While the 2025 version just brushed through every fight in the tournament except the finals in a span of 2 minutes. Like the fight against Mohawk guy against Chung was iconic, whereas I don't even remember any of the dudes Connor or Lee fought. Then the most random ass thing happens. When Lee wins the fight, some random ass goons pushing 40 try to fight the kid in public but gets manhandled by Grandpa Han and Elder Daniel. Like, what were those goons thinking trying to do that in public? Like, you trying to go to jail? Bruh, the writing in this movie is just straight ass.
You want me to fart on you?
No, hell no. Then a break takes place before the finals.
And as the Lee mother continue to act super Caucasian,
Connor trains hard like a beast, while Lee's uses a punching bag to make Han and Daniel look good.
Oh, I flip you how I flip your mother. Where your mom at? You know what I do to her? I do this lah.
Now, the only contribution Daniel does in this film is that he improves the kick Lee did that Connor countered in their first fight, so Lee tweaks and improves his brother's kick to use against Connor in the final round.
I don't know lah, this film just feel like the low budget, no effort having ass film. What the hell? Hello? I'm dating Mr. Han now. I know, I've been told.
Yo, his mom so chill, she might be the least Asian mom I've ever seen.
You have a little brother soon. We'll call him Lee Han.
Meanwhile, Connor tries to stare down 2 elderly men that's just minding their own business. Now, why is a kid beefing with a 60-year-old and a 70-year-old man? Like, do you know how stupid that would look if I went out in the streets in public, found 2 elderly ass dudes, and just went... It's just like,
what are you doing?
Then the finals are about to take place. Connor got Mia pregnant. What? You need to go back to Beijing.
And you're about to get beat by a guy with no pubes.
And when the fight begins, Connor kicks the Lee out of him and kills Lee Aura by pinning him to the ground. And Connor then throws the dude and kicks him in mid-air.
Oh, that's nasty.
Man, how you do all that and you only up 4 points? And with the power of plot armor, Lee barely does much damage to Connor and the score is now tied.
Cause the match is rigged.
And just when the fight starts getting interesting, the film decides to skip the fight till it's 7-all match point. Wait, shouldn't the last couple points leading up to match point be more important than the first couple points? But the movie only shows the first couple points, but refuses to show the details of the points leading up to the match point.
What is this movie? And with the power of the child labor Timo Walker Sheen slave spirit inside of him,
Lee dodges the counter, attacks his ankles, then kicks him in the titty and wins.
1、2、3、4、5、6、7、8、9、10, you little shit.
But till the end, Lee shows mercy and good sportsmanship and makes Connor pay his respect who takes the L. So Mr. Han gives him a hug, Mia gives him a kiss, and Lee not only saves the dad's pizza shop, but the shop does so well they open to 3 different locations. So it's a feel-good happy ending in the end. You smell.
Go away. And the movie ends with Daniel getting the pizza from Lee.
And we get to see a Johnny appearance. Now, to anyone who's never seen the blonde 60-year-old who still dresses like he goes to frat parties, he was also part of the original Karate Kid series. I am a jerk off. Overall, the movie wasn't terrible because it still had the same plot points from the previous films that made the franchise such a success, such as having a love interest or being the new kid in a new city and getting bullied. Those are interesting plot points that can keep the film entertaining, but because the film never expanded much on those original plot points, it just felt like the film was very low effort, low budget, and almost like a cash grab to audiences who wanted to see the film because there was Jackie Chan and Daniel, just to be let down horrendously. Like in the 2010 version, there were several messages that you can take from, like there are no bad students, only bad teachers, or that kung fu is in everything you do, even from like picking up your jacket, or that no matter how scared you are, kung fu can help you face your fears and overcome them. So there are very good messages that come from the 2010 version, but from this film, it just felt like what? The key message was one tree, two branches, that in order to beat karate, you need kung fu and karate, that kung fu alone cannot beat karate. Like, maybe I just had very high expectations for this film because as an Asian, when I see an Asian Hollywood film come out, obviously I want the film to do very well, but objectively, the plot just wasn't it for me. It was just a cliche, feel-good story that just wasn't original, that's not gonna stand out much. But maybe because I've just seen the 2010 version, it just wasn't it for me. But yeah, if you watch this film, I'm curious to know your thoughts. Feel free to comment your thoughts down below. Thank you so much for watching. It's been your boy KC. And yeah, till next time.